I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Hello, boxing fans. Welcome to Boxing to the World. This weekend, there's a very huge fight coming up. This is a fight for the WA championship belt in the light heavyweight division between Dmitry Bivol and Zurdo Ramirez. This is a fight that all the fight fans have been waiting for. It's a very huge fight, and fight fans have been debating among themselves how this fight is going to pan out. In this series, I'm going to give you what attributes that both have that they can bring onto the table or that they can bring on board to try to defeat each other. So I go with Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry Bivol is a very prolific fighter. He's somebody who is not well known, probably because of the fight opportunities that he has had. He hasn't been covered so much, so people didn't really know about his boxing prowess until he fought Canelo Alvarez, and then he shot into stardom, where people got to know how prolific he is as a boxer. Yes, Dmitry Bivol. He is a guy to look out for in that fight. What does he bring on board? This guy has a very tremendous speed. He's very fast. And so it makes it very difficult for his opponent to have a breathing space anytime they face him. His punch combination is second to none. It's second to none in the light heavyweight division. I do not see any of the boxers in that division that can match his punch combination. And he can give a barrage of punches within a second. He can give you 2-3 punches with even one hand, and it's just fantastic. Very, very, very fantastic. His punch combination is so fantastic, and he has a very great ring IQ. This is a fighter who knows how to manage all his fights, whether you are bigger than him, taller than him, whatever. He tries as much as possible to outsmart you in every department of the boxing in the ring there. And he has a very good ring management. So in a fight, in almost all the fights that he has engaged in, the 20 fights that he has had, there is somebody who has never been outpunched. No opponent of his has ever outpunched him. He's always the ring general anytime he enters the ring with his opponents. So this is something that Gilberto has to look out for. And he has a very tremendous footwork. His footwork is second to none. Nobody in this division has the fast footwork that this guy has. So if Gilberto has to slow him down, then he needs to work on his body in order to weigh him down, to slow him down in the fight. Other than that, the guy is going to use his footwork against him. His footwork is very, very, very fast. He can move. He has a very great movement in the ring, and he's somebody who does not gas out easily. Most of his fights has gone 12 rounds. So this is a fighter, or this is a boxer who has a 12-round experience in almost all his fights. So he is not a guy to say, oh, this guy maybe in the championship rounds is going to tire out and then I'm going to bring it up on him. No. The speed, the agility, and the enthusiasm that this guy starts with from the first round is what he takes throughout to the finish line. So even if you look at his fight with Pascal was this huge guy, very bulky guy who tried to maul him in the fight. But you could see that Bivol didn't give him that chance to maul him in the fight. This guy could give 7-8 punch combinations at a time. Virtually in all the rounds was very busy, yet he didn't show any signs of tiredness. Right? This is the guy that Gilberto is going to fight. So we really have to look out. Gilberto really have to look out for all these attributes that Dmitry Bivol has. Now, what does Gilberto bring on board? Gilberto, even though we might argue that he has a very slow feet or he's very slow, but trust me, this guy can work out your body. So this is something that Bivol needs to look out for. So Ramirez actually has the size of a heavyweight, but still is able to keep himself at the weight of a light heavyweight or in the light heavyweight division. So he has a size advantage over Dmitry Bivol. If he's able to use his size and his reach perfectly against Dmitry Bivol, then it's going to be a nightmare for Dmitry Bivol. Aside from that, Gilberto has power in his shots and he can work out your body. He's somebody who can work out your body with his right hand. He can work out your body very much. And the body shots are things that are the shots that are able to slow down any boxer that has a very good footwork. So knowing that Bivol has a very great footwork, then that tool, the arsenal of Gilberto Ramirez, can be used to his advantage if he's able to use it and use it very well. Aside from that, Gilberto is also a 12-round fighter. Most of his fight has gone the distance, and so he's not somebody that one can think that is going to gas out in the middle of the fight or at a point in the fight is going to gas out. He's somebody who also has a 12-round experience. He has a 12-round experience and he has had a lot of fights in his lifetime. This is a man or this is a boxer that had 44 fights, and in all those 44 fights, he has never lost any fight. So if you look at the ring time that he also has against the 20 fights that Dmitry Bivol has, this is just like a 24-0. So 24 fight against a 0 fight. So these are the tools that Gilberto has to counter all the attributes that Bivol is bringing on board. This is what I have for you. This is a very interesting fight. We have to keep the conversation going. There are people who are rooting for Bivol to win. There are people who are also rooting for Gilberto to win. But if you go by the bookies, a lot of them are favoriting Bivol to win. But you know, this boxing match and anything can happen. This could go either ways. But if you ask my opinion, I'm rooting for Bivol to win this one. What do you think? If you think Gilberto is going to win, you are welcome to give a comment in the comment section below. Try to share it and subscribe to my channel, and let's help to promote boxing. Thank you.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.